you are listening to
The WrestleGeddon Podcast.
the WrestleGeddon Podcast.
What's up, wrestling fans? It is another Friday night. We are Friday before the Royal Rumble, actually. Tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the Royal Rumble. We are the WrestleGeddon Podcast. I, of course, am one of your hosts, Chris the Heat Matthews, and he's your other host, the Tennessee Jesus, Carl Crossland. Carl, what is going on, man?
Not much, man. Just getting ready for the second wave of this snowstorm, winter blizzard thing that we might get.
Might get, might not get. Somewhere between
0 and
0
100
and
inches.
600. Jesus. Oh man, I don't know what the hell is going on with these weather people these last couple of weeks, but it is not. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
And people freaking out again, trying to get rock salt and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So just stay home. You don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah. Hopefully it settles on like 4.
What's up?
I said, hoping it sticks with just 4. 4 inches would be cool.
Yeah. Don't need anything more than that. I don't think it's really the snow, but we're looking at temperatures below like 10 and 7 degrees. I think was like one of the lowest predicted. And then with like the wind chill below 0. So, it's a good time to stay home. Watch some movies,
Oh yeah.
hang out with your family, play some games, all that fun stuff. Watch some wrestling.
Yeah.
Good day to stay home and watch Royal Rumble. That's what I plan on. Oh, awesome stuff. We're excited. At least I can't speak for Carl, but I'm excited for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I don't know. I just getting excited as I've been in the past. Yeah.
Yeah, I just like the Royal Rumble. It's one of my favorite events all year. So.
Yeah, I like the Royal Rumble too, man. It's just I don't know. It's like the afternoon start time. You know what I mean? Like Royal Rumble's like a late night event.
Yeah, I mean, if we're getting all this snow and stuff, like, don't need to go nowhere. Just stay home and watch Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I guess.
We'll see what happens. So. Well, all right. Well, let's get into the first segment of the show, which is the random band. It's not random band, random album entrance theme.
I'm gonna have myself.
Right, and that random theme this week, random album this week. Jesus, the music thing says random band. So I haven't changed it. So.
Yeah, that's all good.
Oh, and the random album this week was Shock Value by Timbaland. Throwing it back to early 2000s.
This was actually pretty good.
Oh.
This one was hard to pick a song for a good reason.
I had
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I had it narrowed down to a few. There's some was like, that's not really like the type of vibe I'd go with, but it's there. So, it was a good album.
yeah. Yeah, it's one of the best ones at that time. I remember like listening to it. I actually had the album, but just going back through listening to it because I ain't listened to it in probably 10 years.
I
So
was,
going back.
wife was sitting next to me while I was listening to it, and she's like, "Well, what's your I told her like, yeah, I need to pick some songs for this random album thing." She's like, "Oh, what's the album?" So I told her, she's like, "I don't even remember that one." So I start playing
Oh,
stuff
well,
on there. She's like, "Oh, I remember this song."
yeah.
And it's like the "Too Late to Apologize." She's like, "Oh, I love that song. I didn't know this was on that album."
Yeah.
Oh, all right. But I'm gonna go first this week, and my pick was Shock Value featuring Fall Out Boy.
Okay. I just knew you was gonna say one
Not
of my.
Shock Value, One and Only. Jesus,
Okay.
One and Only was the name of the song. Shock Value is a damn album.
um. Yeah, you went close to mine, so I'm good. Uh, I decided to go with Bounce as mine.
Nice. That was one of the few that I had picked up. My
Okay.
my backup was Throw It On Me featuring the Hives.
Okay. Okay. My backup was actually the first song on that album, the O Timbaland. I like
Oh, nice.
the way the beat, I like the way the beat hit. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Awesome stuff. All right. What do we got for next week?
All right, hold on, I gotta clear off this ad that popped up. So next week, we have an album that I can't pronounce, so it don't get canceled. But it's strictly for my fill in the blank Tupac.
Strictly for my N-word. Fuck. I'm trying to remember this album.
You'll know it once you look it up.
I'm sure I will. Listen to a lot of Tupac. I'll get canceled by Google for looking this album up.
The biggest songs off of it's probably I Get Around or Keep Your Head Up.
Okay. Yeah, I remember this album. I didn't have this one, but I know I listened to it.
Yeah, I didn't own this album, but I definitely listened to it.
Nice. This is everyone had All Eyes on Me. That was a given. But nice. Well, there we go. It's next week's random album. Strictly from my G's by Tupac. We'll go that.
Strictly for my NGs.
All right, so there's that. Let's hop over to instant replay. All right, instant replay this week. We got some stuff to talk about. A few things here. We're gonna kick it off here with some departures and debuts. We talked last week about Tommaso Ciampa leaving WWE. Apparently his contract was up way sooner than I thought it was going to be. But it made his Dynamite debut Wednesday
Yeah,
night.
apparently he didn't have a no-compete clause, I guess, because he just showed up.
He wasn't released. He just didn't re-sign his contract. So this contract expired, so there's no compete clause.
Yeah. I didn't
All right,
expect him to go
awesome.
to. I didn't expect him to go to AEW. I know. Last week I
Yeah,
was talking about him.
looking at his interviews and stuff post debut, he said AEW, it's something that he's been thinking about for a while, and just looking at the landscape and the roster that AEW had, he felt like it was where he needed to be at the time. So
Okay.
I was like, all right, cool. I mean, he's made a hell of a debut. Like his entrance music is awesome. Like he got the full like superstar effect with pyro and a whole bunch of other stuff, and like showing up and getting a TNT title shot. So
yeah,
let's see what happens against Mark Briscoe. So like, all right, cool. I'm down for that. And that's happening tomorrow night on Collision. It's like, all right, awesome. So, awesome stuff. So we had that. Ava has announced that she is finished up with WWE. Did not re-sign the contract with them. So her tenure as NXT general manager is over. Not sure what she's going to do next, but we'll see.
Yeah.
She continues her role in wrestling or goes a different way.
I was kind of thinking about something, and when I was thinking, because she wrestled for a little bit,
Yeah,
and she was general manager of NXT, which I think was like just like an act. It wasn't like she was, but she did do. Did she have a hand in that? What's that thing that was on Tubi?
Evolve.
Evolve, yeah. Did she have like some involvement in that too?
I'm not sure. I didn't really watch Evolve.
Well, I know she was there on the opening episode because I remember watching the opening episode. So I'm wondering, like how Vince kind of had like his kids get involved in like the wrestling business. And like Rock's grandfather and grandmother were like promoters in Hawaii. His father, before he passed away, he tried to do like a little indie promotion out of Nashville, called Crossfire or something like that, I think it was. So
Okay.
kind of wondering, Rock's got a lot of money. You seen him invest in stuff like the UFL or whatever it was, XFL.
Yeah.
I wonder, if anything like goes sour with TKO, if he might look into like investing like his own money into like his own promotion.
I could see that. I don't see why not. That'd be definitely something interesting.
I mean, he could hire half his family.
I know, right? I mean, the other half that's not already in contract with WWE.
Yeah. I mean, the contracts will expire, at some point.
Yeah. Absolutely. We'll see what happens. So, but I'm not upset that Ava is gone from WWE. I don't think she, like, her time as general manager, like stuff like that, like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, nothing memorable.
Yeah, she just coming from that family. I really hate to compare her to another female performer from another legendary family, but it's like Lacey Von Erich. like it's like the wrestling gene just completely skipped over that person, like completely. So, and I kind of felt that way with Ava because she wasn't great in the ring at all. The couple matches that she had when she was part of Schism, and then like she just didn't have like an on-screen presence as a general manager. So
Yeah,
any slight to her at all.
yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where you're like, you can't really fault people for nepotism.
Yeah,
And for me, she just really she didn't really get a chance to develop like, uh, and like as soon as I mean, I know she tried to do her own name and stuff, but as soon as you know people see like, oh, this chick looks just like The Rock, uh,
yeah,
it, do you get this like expectation on you? And The Rock sucked when he first came out. You know what I mean? Like I remember when The Rock sucked. He sucked ass. Like he was in USWA. I remember like he would say like stupid shit all the time, and I'm like, dude fucking sucks. You know.
yeah.
Then like 2 years, then 2 years later, I was cheering for him in an arena. It was the same thing with Dominic Mysterio. I remember, you probably can go back in the archives of this podcast and like me and you. Well, I know me. I don't know about you, but I'd be like, yeah, this kid fucking sucks.
We all
You
hated
know?
Dom. Like all when Garrett was on the show too, like all three of us hated Dom at that point. It's like, what the hell is he doing here? Like
Yeah.
this kid is terrible. And now he's like one of our favorite wrestlers. Just
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
a little bit of
So
time. And I think on that same aspect too, like if Ava was given that chance to develop more, because she wasn't in NXT that long or signed with NXT that long before she was on TV. And I
yeah.
think that's a lot of it is. I think they just needed a fresh face to put with Joe Gacy's group, and she was the one that they picked.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if it was me and I was like a child of a famous wrestler, when I first started out, like if I couldn't get on like the indie circuit, like I'd probably like go as like a masked wrestler. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's Masked Man.
Or you just straight up take your birth name, Brian Pillman Jr., and just go with it.
Yeah, but that's how somebody came up. He came up in the indie circuit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he didn't debut on fucking Raw. You know what I mean?
I know it took him forever just to get to NXT. So,
Yeah.
but he's there, he's thriving. So give him that.
Yeah.
Lexus
Yeah.
King, baby. Oh man, awesome stuff there. Another departure, TNA. Steve Macklin is gone. Storyline wise, they had Feast or Fired last week. They revealed the contents of the briefcases on Impact this week, and Macklin ended up with the Fired briefcase. So Macklin is done with TNA. Real life contract, didn't re-sign a new contract with TNA. So be interesting to see where he ends up.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he's going to be AEW since his wife is Deonna Purrazzo, who is on the AEW roster. So I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up there.
Yeah.
Or he could show up in the Rumble tomorrow night. Who knows? So,
I don't know. Yeah, that would be like a deep call for him to show up in the Rumble, but
would he come in as Steve Macklin, or would he be under his former WWE name, Steve Cutler?
I don't know. I don't think he would be a surprise entrance in the Rumble unless they just couldn't find enough people to go to Saudi Arabia.
And there are I was looking at the announced participants for the men's Rumble, and there's 22 out of the 30 have been announced. So there's 8 that haven't yet. And women's Rumble, there's 17. So we'll see. What happens. We'll get into that a little bit here.
I saw on Facebook, but I never could get like an actual real source. But there was like people saying that Shane McMahon and Tony Khan was in talks again.
Yeah, I didn't even click on it, and I just didn't even want to deal with it. So,
yeah,
because every time I click
on
it, it's...
Yeah, I tried to like pull it up from like an actual source, but it was like mostly everybody that was like reporting on it was like meme pages, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like real like insider source or anything.
It was just terrible. Oh, awesome stuff. All right. So we had that. We finally got some more news for WWE 2K26. Cover superstar is CM Punk, which not surprised on that one since they announced that the showcase mode was going to be centered around Punk's career. They added some new stuff into gameplay. They brought back the ability to stack tables, finally. So you stack the tables on top of each other again. They're introducing thumbtacks, which we haven't had in the WWE game. They're bringing back the Inferno match, the I Quit match, and 3 Stages of Hell.
Okay.
So I'm pretty psyched about that, especially the 3 Stages of Hell. That's
I
think one of my favorite match stipulations because we don't see it that often anymore. So
yeah, that was like the one that like, they didn't get lucky and name a pay-per-view after it and have like 3 matches on the same night. The CM Punk showcase, I heard that you actually like delete your character and then you have to come back like 6 years later.
Oh, that's great. It is being heavily rumored that Jeff Hardy will be in the game as an unlockable for the CM Punk showcase. Which, like, you can't do a CM Punk showcase without having his rivalry with Jeff Hardy. That was like, so it was like peak CM Punk and Jeff Hardy at that time.
I mean, to me, if you want to do a showcase, like you have to start with his ECW.
Yeah. Well, the Punk they're showing on here, well, it's early Punk, but I mean, they'll probably do some of the ECW stuff too. Because like he had that whole rivalry with Morrison, but we won't get Morrison in the game, or Mike Knox. So I'm not sure what they're going to do it with. It'd be interesting to see when that actually looks like when that comes out. Universe mode, which is one of my favorite modes in the game. They're adding a draft, so now you can actually draft your roster in Universe mode.
I hate the draft. The wrestling draft, not the NFL draft or NBA draft.
It's one of those things, just like you had to go through, like as you're going through Universe mode and you wanted to like, okay, let me freshen up my shows. Like you physically have to go in and change your entire roster instead of being able to just like initiate like a draft like halfway through the season or something. So, or after like the first year. So it's just one of those things that like I thought they would have put in last year's game, but ended up not doing.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Community Creations is getting an upgrade. 200 save slots now. So that's double last year's, which was 100, which I tend to fill up within like the first 3 months.
Yeah.
They bring back the island, my faction. Now this is something I'm not too thrilled with, and I know you're not gonna like it either. So now instead of doing DLC, they're putting in a battle pass type thing. So each season you're gonna have to pay for a ringside pass if you want to unlock certain playable superstars.
So it's like a subscription?
Yeah.
Man, fuck
So
that.
the base price of the game is $70. So,
No.
and you want me to spend extra money monthly just to get this ringside pass. And I guess it's the same thing. I don't play the NBA 2K games, but apparently it's the same thing they've done in the
Yeah.
last couple games. So it's just stupid. So, but they have a free version and a premium reward track. So it's gonna be really the same as Fortnite because you don't have to buy the battle pass in Fortnite. You can still get stuff from the battle pass, but like the better stuff you have to pay for. So if you want that
Yeah.
Marty McFly skin, you have to pay for the battle pass.
I wonder if you'll need it to like play online, like versus like each other online and stuff.
No, I hope not. I don't think that's going to be a thing, but like Fortnite, I don't mind getting a battle pass every now and then because the game is free. So, like, I don't mind spending $10 every now and then to get a battle pass just to play through and get extra skins and stuff. But something like this, where I'm going to drop $70, at least $70 on the game,
Yeah.
and then you want me to spend extra money monthly for a battle pass.
Yeah. And you don't get to keep the characters, probably. You know what I mean? It's like now, even like the DLC, where if you buy it, like it's your, you know what I mean? Like you need it to continue to play with those characters. Yeah, I hate that. That's stupid.
But they're touting 400 plus WWE superstars and legends in the game, so it's going to be one of the largest rosters for a WWE game. And I'm sure that's going to span some TNA talent, some AAA talent. They've already teased Mr. Iguana and their teaser stuff leading up to some of these announcements. So.
Yeah, but I wonder if, like, you know, like how many of it's like the same character, like 8 versions of fucking Undertaker and
yeah,
fucking...
it is. There's already like multiple versions of like Triple H and all that in here too. So
yeah.
So you're looking at standard edition as just your game pre-order bonus and a Joe Hendry pack. So you get Joe Hendry with the standard edition. The King of Kings edition, which is the Triple H version. It's got him on the cover. You get 32,500 virtual coins, the ringside pass premium, and King of Kings edition pack. So you get exclusive like Triple H downloads and different characters and stuff. Attitude Era pack pretty much has everything. And then whatever the Attitude Era people come in. And then the last one is the Monday Night Wars edition, which gives you everything, including the WrestleMania 42 pack, which will be later this summer, and whatever DLC they have for the Monday Night War edition. I think that one was 100. It's 190 for the Monday Night War edition.
So $190, and then you want to fucking buy a pass. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yes, it is. And the majority of this stuff, like the King of Kings pack and the Attitude Era and the Monday Night War Edition pack, those packs, I don't know if they're going to do it with this one, but I know in the past they've been available to purchase, a couple months after the game came out. So, and they're usually like 10 to $15. And then sometimes you can get that stuff on sale. So, like, I'm not like super kind of on the fence with this one. I don't know if I'm going to end up buying this because it's literally the only game that I actually pay full price for every year is a WWE game. And I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
On the fence.
You can wait till next year when it goes on clearance when they bring out the new one.
Yeah. If they're doing all this stuff where they're adding these battle passes and crap in there, they need to go like a couple years without making another game. We don't need a 2K27. So, but they'll make one anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. So if I do anything, it'll probably be the at the very least the King of Kings edition. I'm not paying.
Was that get you like just a bunch of Triple H's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Fucking Triple H, he wasn't that good nowadays.
Yeah, I don't want to pay like $190 for the Monday Night War edition.
Yeah. What is it? Did we get like the WCW guys or something like that?
Yeah, it'll have like I'm not even sure if they put in here what it all comes with in here. Let's see.
Better be more than just Goldberg. That's for sure.
Monday Night War edition pack includes DX Shawn Michaels, 1998 Macho Man Randy Savage, Roddy Piper, the WCW Thunder 98 arena. Okay.
All right. Monday Night War, you get the Thursday night fucking arena.
Yeah. The Nitro arena is already in the game. This
Okay.
is the first time they put Thunder in there, though. Attitude Era pack gets you 1999 Rock.
That was it. That was it for the Monday Night War.
Yeah.
Fuck that. No, hell no.
And some My Superstar Island emote, which is a DDP's Bang. So
Yeah, fuck that. Like I thought you'd at least get like DDP and
that's the extra stuff that you get. DDP's already in the game. He's not DLC. So the Attitude Era Edition pack gives you 1999 Rock, 98 Kane, 1997 China, a My Faction Evolution card, Stone Cold Steve Austin, another one of the Rock. The Raw is War 1998 arena and emotes for the Island from the Undertaker and the DX crotch job. Stupid shit. The King of Kings edition gets you 1998 Triple H and 2000 Stephanie McMahon with the Triple H signature taunt for the Island or My Superstar emote. Joe Hendry pack gets you Joe Hendry. My Faction card is Joe Hendry. Create a Superstars part Joe Hendry t-shirt and the Joe Hendry spin.
wow.
So you actually, if you do, it only gives you. So that's the big difference between them too. The ringside pass gives you, starting with the King of Kings edition, you get the first season of the pass included with it, and then the Attitude Era edition gives you 1 through 4, or up to season 4, and then Monday Night War edition gives you all 6.
All 6 seasons?
All 6 seasons of the Ringside Pass or the Battle Pass.
So they got the year broke up into 6.
Yeah.
So every 2 months is like when you gotta renew your battle pass.
Yep. Pre-order bonus through March 12th. You get 2K25 Standard Edition digital copy if you don't have that already, and 7-day early access for 2K26. You play the game a week early. Woohoo! Still $190 though. It's nuts.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's almost half a PlayStation.
All right, kind of dropped out there a little bit. We're back. Nobody new for the roster. This what they've got announced so far is Austin, The Rock, Undertaker, Kane, Shawn Michaels, Trish Stratus, Lita, Chyna, the Dudleys, Kurt Angle, Hollywood Hogan, Eric Bischoff, Goldberg, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Booker T. Great. And obviously CM Punk, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon. All right, well, I guess we'll see.
You know something? That's something that's kind of crazy. And you think about it, like us growing up, like, and don't get me wrong, they did have like unlockable characters and stuff like that. But could you imagine like Raw is War on PlayStation? Like you were dying to play with Steve Austin and The Rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he wasn't. They wasn't selling the game by like advertising all these old people on the game. You know what I mean? Like they weren't like, oh yeah, go get Raw is War because we're gonna have fucking Bob Backlund on it or something. You know what I mean? Like
that's that changed honestly in part to the WWE action figures. Honestly, like WWE wasn't really capitalizing on the nostalgia aspect until Jax did that classic superstars line where they're, you know, signing all the legends and stuff and, you know, making figures of them. They decided, hey, you know, there's a market here for, you know, there's a nostalgia market for, you know, these older superstars. So that's when they started adding them more into the games and doing more stuff with them on TV or making them ambassadors. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it's nostalgia, but what I'm saying is, like, at what point when we were growing up was nostalgia bigger than the product that was out? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't because it wasn't being, well, honestly, like the guys that we were watching as kids, we're still watching. They're still wrestling into our 20s. So,
yeah.
I mean, we're like 2003, and I'm watching Hulk Hogan, you know, freaking main event of SummerSlam against Shawn Michaels. So I mean, like in 2003, 2000, that was 2005. 2005, yeah, somewhere around there. But I mean, like 20 something years old, and I'm watching Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan main event a pay per view. So
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true.
but then you have like some of those guys that we caught like the tail end of their careers, like George the Animal Steel, Paul Orndorff, like guys like that, that, you know, you go back and try to find matches, earlier matches, and all that other stuff. And then that's when like the nostalgia starts to kick in. It's like, oh man, like I wish I would matches. But it's even like Sergeant Slaughter at the time when I started watching wrestling, he was coming down to the end of his career.
Yeah.
Like in career, and then he became like, you know, the general manager. So.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, you wouldn't pay an extra money on your fucking attitude, WWE attitude, or you know what I'm saying, WWE No Mercy game.
No, I mean,
get Sergeant
we weren't
Slaughter
even going in creating these people in these games either. So not at that age, but now it's like, God, I wish I could get, you know, Mortis in this game. So, like, let me go download a Mortis. So, or a Chris Canyon. So it's just like wanting these.
I don't know if you froze or I froze. Kind of weird. So, if you're listening, one of us is frozen. The other one is talking. You there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. I don't know if you froze or I froze, but one of us was frozen.
Yeah, I don't know. Like my screen, like the images on the screen disappeared, but like the little preview thing down in the corner still showed something. So
okay,
like, okay, keep going. Awesome. All right, let's get into the Royal Rumble. Let's talk about that. Look at this match card. This whopping 4 matches.
We still got to talk about this shit.
Yeah. All right, let's kick it off here. You've got the career-threatening match, is what they're calling it. AJ Styles versus Gunther. If AJ loses, he retires from in-ring competition. I'm hoping this is not the case after what we got Monday night with Punk and Styles and Balor. I'm hoping that we get more of that between the 3 of them. But I guess we'll find out after the Rumble tomorrow.
Yeah. I think AJ Styles was going to lose.
I thinking that too. I'm just kind of hoping it doesn't happen. I'm hoping for like a no contest or double count out, or you know, Gunther gets disqualified, something like that.
John Cena comes out and interferes.
We'll see. I don't know. Oh shit! Oh, excuse me. I don't want it to happen. I don't like. I get why they're putting Gunther in this position. Like, it's one of Triple H's guys, honestly. So what better position to be in than be the one that's, you know, retiring all these older stars. So we'll see what happens. We've got the undisputed WWE Championship match as Drew McIntyre defends against Sami Zayn, who won the Fatal 4-Way Saturday night's main event last week, which was a pretty damn good match too.
Yeah.
Quite enjoyable. Oh, but I don't see Sammy pulling the win off on this one.
No, I don't either.
Sammy is pretty much just in the match because they're in Saudi Arabia. So, and
Oh, well, that and that they want the bigger names in the Royal Rumble match
yeah,
because the
there's
Saudis get what they paid for.
pretty much. All right, so these two, the Royal Rumble matches, the women's match. We mentioned earlier, we have 17 out of 30 participants announced. So that leaves, 13? Yeah, 13 unannounced participants, which will probably be NXT fill-ins or whoever's left on the roster. I don't think we're going to get any. I don't think we're going to get any TNA women in that at all. Maybe some from AAA. I don't know. But I'm gonna say though, Saraya, Paige. I think we see the return of Paige at the Rumble.
I mean, it's been rumored. I don't know if is she allowed to go to Saudi Arabia?
Why wouldn't she?
She had a sex tape. I mean, I know you can cover yourself and stuff, but I don't know like if they still like there are laws on like indecent exposure and all that shit.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hell, they might not even have 30 in the Rumble. It might be 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see like you said. I don't see any like super duper surprises. Sneaking somebody in, it'd be really hard to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you might get Lita or somebody, but nobody like that you hadn't seen in a while or nothing that you would. Yeah.
I think we'll see some NXT talent fill out a lot of this too. Like I could see like Zarya or Sol Ruka, like a Tatum Paxley, Thea Hale, like some of those names show up, especially Sol. So putting her in that Rumble would be crazy.
Yeah.
As far as picking a winner, that seems to be the pickle, at least on my end. I don't really see. I don't like. There's your safe bets with like Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, like names like that, Asuka, Bailey. They'd be like, yeah, one of those people are going to end up winning the Rumble, or Alexa Bliss. But it's kind of hard to really pinpoint a winner on this because they haven't really been showcasing anyone outside of the normal handful of people. Like the only one I could actually, thinking about it, the only one I could actually see possibly winning is Raquel Rodriguez.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask.
That's gonna chat GPT. Who's winning the women's Royal Rumble?
I don't see her winning. I was gonna go with like the most famous woman in Saudi Arabia, like women's wrestler, like, and their number one they said was Natalia, which I don't think she's even gonna be in it. Um,
Yeah, I don't think so either.
they said
I think she
Natalia,
probably will be.
Natalia, Lacey Evans, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan. Um,
Lacey
so
Evans is definitely a no.
yeah. So I would say maybe Bianca Belair or Liv Morgan or Liv or Rhea Ripley. One of those three.
I can see that. Awesome stuff there.
I just want to ask this because you got to figure out who's the most popular over there. Because usually when it comes to events over there, it's like whoever they want to win wins.
Yeah.
It's never any like surprises. So you just got to figure out who's the more popular wrestler there, and they will guarantee the win.
Which is kind of annoying too, because they shouldn't really have any impact on whatever storyline WWE is running with.
I mean, they claim they don't, but it just seems to amaze me that whoever the crowd goes for wins.
Oh man. Oh, the men's rumble. 22 out of 30 already announced. They announced on the Pat McAfee show on the 28th that Brock Lesnar will be back for the Rumble. And you see ESPN fucked up and announced that Rollins is returning for the Rumble.
Oh, did they?
They're interviewing him, and they're talking about the Royal Rumble match, and he's like, when you return at the Rumble, like what's that match type going to be like? And Rollins just made his face like you weren't supposed to say that. So.
Yeah. So he's officially returning.
According to that interview with him on ESPN, they kind of spilt it. So he's not listed on here as actually a part of the Rumble, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I know they have that Saudi Arabian dude listed because I saw that they actually signed like a Saudi Arabian wrestler.
Is that on
this
Wikipedia?
week? Yeah, so he's probably be a surprise entrance too. They signed like some kind of Saudi Arabian dude. I think Monday. So I'm assuming he'll be in the Rumble as like a look, which I'm not mad at. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a local. Like, if they did it anywhere, I would assume they would have like some kind of local guy come out or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like make it.
It's kind of
Make it.
interesting though, looking at some of these names so far for the Rumble, and like some of like the bigger, like more powerhouse guys. So looking at Gunther, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Oba Femi, and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
How much do I need to pay to get a stare down between Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar?
I don't want to see that, to be honest with you.
You know what's going to happen.
I mean, I know, but it's just I'm tired of fucking Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
He can go fucking
I would just love to see Oba Femi
feed some pigs or something. Whatever the fuck he does. Yeah, I don't know. For me, like I never was like a huge Brock Lesnar fan. I mean, I guess like when he first came out, he was kind of all right. But I never got the hype of him, and never saw why everybody else had hype in them. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather watch Roman Reigns
I
wrestle.
was I was a Lesnar fan back in the day. I had the "Here Comes the Pain" T-shirt and all that.
I can imagine you now going in the Radio Shack, bouncing, dun it, in your gym shorts.
Yeah, but as I got older, and you're watching these guys, and you're like, he's not that good in the ring. Like, so
It's kind of like me for because I ain't gonna lie, I was looking into Goldberg, and then it was like once you kind of realize like, yes, this is how they marketed in him, like was what made him good. He wasn't really like that good, and then you kind of like start to appreciate the people that you didn't like. You know what I mean?
yep.
You're like,
And that's the thing
man,
too. Like, I was a Goldberg fan too back in the day.
yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
freaked out when he won the U.S. title on Nitro.
yeah.
So when he beat Raven, and now I'm looking back at it and goes, "What the fuck did they take that title off of Raven? He's so much better than Goldberg."
Yeah, the Raven is one of those people who's like, I remember like I couldn't stand him in like ECW and WCW. Even in WWE, I don't think I really cared for him too much. But then it was uh, like once you start to mature, you're like, he's actually was like really good. His character was like in depth, and
Yeah,
the characters around him were like in depth. You know what I mean? Like it's actually good storytelling, and it's like, no, we had to fucking like Goldberg.
and that's the thing is like I liked Raven at that time too. Like I was a Raven fan, I'm still a Raven
Yeah,
fan.
I wasn't
Um,
a Raven fan. That's the thing.
but I was a bigger Goldberg fan because I bought into the marketing and the hype and all that other
Yeah,
stuff. And then we hit that, and then he went on to face Hogan for the world title because at that time being the U.S. champion or being the Intercontinental champion meant something,
yeah,
and that put you in one of the contenderships for the world title.
yeah,
So
yeah. Well, I can understand the Brock Lesnar like when he first came out. Like I can understand like being into him like before he left for the NFL or whatever.
yeah,
Um, I can understand because like to me like then he like at least tried. You know what I mean? Like he was trying to do like new and unique move. You know what I mean? Like he was trying. But
yeah,
like once he came back from UFC and it was like Suplex City, so then it was like a match was nothing but him just doing suplexes on people, and the F5 was like the only two moves you got besides the like kick and punch. It was just like, yeah, this is
the Kimura lock.
not that good.
No, and that's the thing. Like to that point too, like Lesnar back in the day, like 2000 era ruthless aggression era Lesnar. Like he was one of those dudes that was a big dude, but he could still move.
Hmm.
Like he was still quick, he was still explosive in the ring and all that other stuff. And I know you're not a Bronson Reed fan, but like compare Bronson Reed all the time to Bam Bam Bigelow because they're bigger guys and they can still move around the ring, and
Yeah,
that's what I like about the bigger wrestlers like that is they can still like the ones that can still actually move and move quick around the ring and all that and still put on a good match. I mean,
yeah. I don't know if
when
I would
Lesnar
compare Bronson Reed and Bam Bam Bigelow.
when Lesnar attempted to do that shooting star press, like my jaw was on the floor.
Yeah,
Like
maybe not even landed on his fucking head.
even though he landed on his head. But when you go back and you look up videos of him in OVW hitting that thing with no damn problem. So, and it's
Yeah,
like this dude is like 300 pounds hitting a fucking shooting star press. Like,
yeah,
granted, it's not like I've said it numerous times. Like, the shooting star press is a very pretty move. Like, just very graceful in the way it looks. And when you have Lesnar doing it, like it just looks aggressive. Like it's not. I don't know. It's not like really um, graceful or refined when he does it.
Yeah.
All right, back to the men's rumble.
Oh yeah, we're still talking about the men's rumble.
We got on a Goldberg Lesnar tangent. I don't know as far as winners goes. Like, I don't want to see Cody win. I love Cody. I think some time away from the title picture would be good. I definitely don't want to see a repeat of Jey Uso. Roman.
You froze again, or I froze. Roman
That's
what?
what I'm going for this year. Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker? There's no chance in hell he'll do it. I'm gonna go Oba Femi.
Oba Femi. Oba would be awesome. Like his.
Or Dominic Mysterio.
They pulled the Chelsea Green in 28 and 29 to eliminate themselves, and 30 is Dominic.
No, have him come out there and fucking eliminate people.
Starts off with his dad.
Yeah, for sure. That way we don't have to worry about getting him and his dad at Royal Rumble again. I mean, WrestleMania.
There's a lot of top tier talent in this matchup, so we're gonna get some pretty crazy stuff in here. Javon Evans, Penta, Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio. I'm sure Phoenix will be in this matchup too.
Penta would be a good, like, out of nowhere win.
Great.
He uses it to challenge Chelsea Green instead of going for that world title.
Main event versus Punk would be an awesome.
Dude, WrestleMania, headline of WrestleMania, would be Penta versus Chelsea Green for the women's U.S. title. That would be.
Oh my god, I would pay double to see that. Just like the Lucha Underground match between the two of them was sick. Like,
yeah.
To see that on a WrestleMania type stage, like hell yeah.
Yeah, that would never happen.
I know. People would be psyched for that though. So.
Yeah.
Chelsea probably not because Penta's chops hurt like hell, but probably not. But it'd be good. I'd enjoy it. Oh, it'd be awesome. But if not Braun Breaker, excuse me. If Seth Rollins is coming back, I could probably see Rollins picking up the win.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm really pulling for Breaker. There's someone new that they've been building quite a bit. I enjoy watching Breaker in the ring. He's just very, like, he's not like a super jack dude, but he's, still big enough. And, he's still got that speed to him. So, like, it's awesome. And honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if Logan Paul won the Rumble.
Yeah. I don't know. I might be a little upset, but not.
No. That's going to happen eventually. Like, if
Yeah, I
sits
know.
long enough, he's going to get a title run at some point, world title run. Awesome stuff. All right, so that's Royal Rumble tomorrow afternoon. That should be a good time.
Be
if you're in
there,
the,
be square.
the southern area around North Carolina, all that fun stuff. Be a perfect snow day for you. Watch Royal Rumble while it snows outside. You got to go nowhere. All right, so there's that, and that's going to bring us to the Elite Figure Week, which is an awesome throwback here. It's from the Walmart Monday Night Wars exclusive set. And it is none other than going deep cut. G.I. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
I was so psyched when they announced this because it's so freaking random. And it didn't even last that long. It was maybe, like 2-3 months that they did this. But they definitely killed it. It's a very simple figure, and they did a great job with it. So, the only shitty part is the hat doesn't come off. So,
Oh, yeah.
and it would have been nice if they gave me, like, if you weren't going to make the hat removable, at least give me a secondary head without the hat on. So, that's cool. Misfit in action. G.I. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
Booker T. So cool. I love when they do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Figures.
You get your J.R. Bro and pair him with shit. What was the Barry Windham version of it in WWE?
Oh, Skinner.
Like that. Yeah, something
Skinner.
like that. Or the Stalker or
The
something.
Stalker. That's what it was, the Stalker.
Yeah.
They need to give me they need to make a general erection. One figure that they need to get under a legend steel is freaking Lash LaRue.
Yeah.
Corporal Cajun. Let's do it. Private Stash, Major Guns. I don't remember what Chavo's name was because he was in there for a little bit.
Yeah.
I have to look it up now. It's kind of buddy. Misfits in action. Captain. Oh, it's General Hugh G. Rection. G.I. Bro, Private, Major Stash, Major Guns. Chavo was Lieutenant Loco.
Lieutenant Loco.
Yeah, and then they had Sergeant AWOL, which was the Wall, the former bodyguard of Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
And then Corporal Cajun, Lash LaRue. They were tag team champions at one point. Corporal Cajun and Lieutenant Loco.
Lieutenant Loco.
So the group lasted for about a year. Booker T started April 17th of 2000, and Booker T left the group in June of 2000. So not like 2 months.
Yeah, he wasn't in it very long.
There you go. G.I. Bro. All right, so that is the Elite Figure of the Week. Now it's time for No Holds Barred. No holds barred. Did you see the new Mario trailer for Super Mario
No,
Galaxy?
no, I haven't seen it.
Oh, it looks awesome. So it dropped earlier this week.
I saw the He-Man action trailer.
What'd you think about that one?
It looks like it might be cool. Like I know people are upset about the pronouns. And it's like it's He-Man. Like
His
I
name
don't
is
understand.
name is a pronoun. Literally, he man. The he him was a joke.
But
Oh Lord, that's
yeah,
the stupidest thing. The stupidest thing you can complain about that trailer was the he him thing.
yeah,
Tell me you're not a He Man fan without telling me you're not a He Man fan because you didn't get the
yeah,
joke. So, oh Lord. They look good.
yeah,
I think Skeletor looked good,
yeah,
even though he's being played by Jared Leto. So pretty much just sounds like just the voice is going to be Jared Leto. I don't know how much of the actual in character stuff that he did in costume, so we'll see. A lot of other characters showing up in there too, with like you had Beastman, Spikor, Trapjaw, Fisto, Man at Arms, Roboto, of course Tila. Mechaneck was shown in the background, like very quick. Triclops, Evil Lyn, just like a whole freaking like I don't know, like A and B list Masters of the Universe characters just rolling up in this movie. So I think Ram Man was shown briefly. It's like, damn. I thought it was gonna be on Prime. I didn't realize this going into theaters. I thought it was an Amazon thing.
yeah.
So might be going to theater to see that. I don't know.
Speaking of which, I don't know if it's a Prime movie or if it's going to theaters too. Is Batista and Jason Momoa?
Oh
Um,
yeah, no, that's on Prime.
yeah,
The Wrecking Crew.
yeah,
That looks
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. It looks like it might be funny.
That looks great. And then they showed some more images of Jason Momoa as Lobo from the upcoming Supergirl movie. Freaking killed it. Like
Supergirl.
it's freaking amazing. So, that like I know he's been pushing for so long to play Lobo, and they finally letting him do it, and he just absolutely looks badass. Oh, Elon Dragunov finisher is lame. He just drops a fist on your face and then lays across you, like missionary style.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So there's that stuff.
I'm excited about
Wonder Man. What's up?
I was going to ask if he's excited about the Super Bowl coming up next week.
I'm excited to see people bitch when you're after Green Day performs. That is next week.
Yeah, next Sunday.
So kind of odd. Doesn't much SmackDown. The MFTs won the tag titles from the Wyatts,
Mm-hmm.
but it was Solo and Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of weird to see those two.
As a tag team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't really tag a lot with each other before, huh?
No.
Maybe that was the plan all along.
What else is winning Royal Rumble?
Huh?
Uh,
Solo?
they're doing a promo with the MFTs, and now like the Wyatts kind of interrupted it.
Okay.
And Bo Dallas talking about how he's going to win the Rumble.
Oh, yeah, no.
I was like, Uncle Howdy's not winning the Rumble.
That's another announcement for it, I guess, right? One
Yep.
last. Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy.
I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. Oh, let's see. I don't really have anything else. It's been kind of a slow week. Besides people trying to buy rock salt.
Rock salt. Nigga, she a salt man.
Yeah. So my mother-in-law, like every day this week, make sure you check, see if they have rock salt. Every Lowe's store that I go to for work, make sure they have see if they have rock salt. See if they got rock salt. We got shovels.
Yeah.
What do we need a shovel for? We're supposed to get like 12 inches of snow. You
Yeah.
going anywhere?
That and for the most part, to me, fucking salt makes it more slippery.
Yeah, because it's gonna
Melt the
and
ice.
then refreeze.
Freeze, yeah.
I was like, I'm not going anywhere. You going anywhere? So, I'm going nowhere. It's crazy. Crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. All right, well, that's all I got for this week. I don't really have anything else.
Yeah. Titans got a new head coach.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah.
People to watch the foosball.
The foosball.
That's the Devils game. Foosball. Oh,
She showed me your
all right,
boobies
y'all.
and all.
Well, I guess that's gonna that is gonna do it for us for this week. We'll be back with y'all next week. We'll go through the recap for Royal Rumble. See if our predictions came true. See if Paige actually shows up this week. See if Braun Breaker wins. Does Rollins come back?
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho. You see
Might
the
be there.
return of Jericho. We shall see. But that is it for this week. Chat with y'all next week. Make sure you follow us on all our social media outlets, all that fun stuff. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stay up to date with everything that we're doing. And we will chat with y'all next week. Later, Marks.